What it do? What's up, baby? We back, Jack. Huh? What's going on? What's up over there, peoples? What's up, everybody? What's up over here? Woo! We back on, man. We back on, man. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hope all is well, all was good. We did not catch y'all on Tuesday.
Was tired.
We was recouping. We had just got back in early Tuesday morning, right?
Yeah.
It was like early Tuesday, 1 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday morning or something like that. And shit, we was knocked out. And by the time 4, 5 o'clock came around, we had to make an executive decision. Is we gonna be able to rock? Like, man, I can't do it. Can't do it. So we had to go ahead and skip Tuesday, man. So our bad. Apologies, everybody, for having to bail out on Tuesday, man. But we human, you know. We had to recoup one time. But we back, baby. Let me fix this little mop top of mine. Get this crown together. And then we gonna get emotional. What's up, Angel? You hella quiet. Why you so quiet, Angel? You ain't never quiet. The hell? What you take? We need some more of that. Got you quiet.
Just listen.
What's up? Talk to the people. I ain't feeling your vibe right now. I'm not feeling her, y'all. Do I need another co-host? Type of comment if I need another co-host. Cause I ain't feeling Angel tonight. What's up with you?
Nothing.
Even in the building, YouTube in the building. Open Media. Yes, sir. I'm your boy Squeak Elite. You already know. And in the building with me, I got
Angel Lyric.
Oh, I'm not feeling this. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you got
on the show. So
I threw your vibe off before the show.
Anyway, hey Alma.
Oh, please stop it. Okay. Hold up. I gotta check on something.
I need this. Thank you. What's up, you guys over here? It's your girl. Hope you guys got your drinks. So, I'm going to do the researching on my tablet when we're talking. I'll be doing research. So you guys can tune in with it. I'll tell you the link and you can go and find it. The topic is, tonight's topic is, boy, this, I don't even do this, but this just has to be talked about. This has to be done. We're going to talk about, okay.
My bad, y'all. My bad.
We're going to be talking about, are you voting? Democrat or Republican?
Are you voting?
Or are you liberal?
And if you are or are not, why? Are you voting in November?
Are you voting Trump or Biden? And why? That's what I need to know. I need to know why if you vote Trump, why, and if you voting Biden. And don't give me them dumb ass answers, man. I'd have some answers. I'd be like, what? So, are you voting?
I'm not sure. It's a possibility. I've been waiting to see a couple of things shake out. To see if it's necessary or not. But I will come to that conclusion by Labor Day weekend.
You guys hear that?
I will make a decision. A lot of people that I hear are saying that they are going to be holding their vote this year. And so I would like to talk to some people about that. Some people are deciding to hold their vote. Why? If they could explain that. And then also the effects. Are there any effects of holding your vote?
Oh, yeah. Well,
So
I'm not going to say what I'm going to do
that's what
because I don't do politics or religion. So the system failed us. Oh, wait. Let's go back. Hey, Richard, you guys, everyone that's in the room. Alma, hi, Queen. Drummer Cat, my girl, my big sis. Seville. So, you guys, the topic is, are you voting Republican or Democrat? Or are you liberal? Or are you going to hold your vote? Isn't that what liberals do? They don't vote, or they're just neutral or something?
No, they're an independent party.
Okay, so that's why people be mad at them. So,
Well, they can shake up the outcome.
So, almost says I sent you a video in your messenger. Okay, I'll check it out when I get off. Put it out here. She said name of them. I'm gonna say Democrat. They say I vote, we start a new motion for our people. Me too. This system failed us. Yes. I'm gonna say Biden cause anybody is better than Donald Trump, the chump. Jay say we need, what do you think? You done gotten quiet.
Yeah, my motor's fucked off. We fucking y'all.
Oh gosh.
Holding the vote will hurt us more than it help us. Yeah, that can be a outcome. I mean, depending on what your end goal is, you know, holding the vote. If a certain percentage of U.S. registered voters don't vote in general, then there's things that happen. And if that's what the people are aiming to do, then, you know, that's a strategy that can be pursued and you'll get what you're asking for. If you're not aware of what happens when citizens hold their vote and there's not enough votes to properly tally, or no one votes at all, then you may want to be careful taking that step. Because if you are against the current administration, if you completely hold the votes and no one votes, then by default, the current administration will continue to move forward.
So I want to know, yeah. So I thought if nobody votes, there's a presidency that steps up. What is it called? Where there's a, you know what I'm saying?
You're talking about pseudo government?
Pseudo government, yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that would only happen
if nobody votes, though, right?
Or if the country tried to, you know, basically do a coup, take over the country, or if the civil unrest continued to get to the point to where it was a couple of weeks ago, and you know, basically, if the White House gets compromised, that was a threat of the government being overthrown, then a pseudo or a fake government will be activated at that time. And if that shit happens, it's scary.
Yeah.
All right, so I got a couple comments. Thank you everybody for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Lou said we need to select our representatives, force our demands on them. Your shit. If anybody votes, if nobody votes at all, then the administration stays the same. Yep, that is correct. What we trying to figure out, man, is y'all voting? Is y'all coming in as a collective? What's the temperature? What's the mood with everything going on right now? Do people even feel like it's necessary to vote? I know some people are feeling like with everything that's going on, they are eager to vote even more so than that their votes going to make a difference, and people are looking. A lot of people are looking for a difference. So I wanna know. You know, I'm not necessarily. You know, who you vote for, that's on you. You vote, right. You know, Republican, Democrat, whatever. I want to know why the majority. Yeah, is the majority of the people voting or not? And if so, why or why not?
Yes,
especially the people that say I'm not voting. Why are you not voting? That's what I want.
And the people that's
You know what I'm saying? Both ways.
Yeah.
If you are voting,
that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
For the people that's not voting, why you're not voting? That's what I want to know. So we got a quick.
It makes a real difference. Whoever they. A lot of people feel like that.
Okay, someone that I just really, like really definitely want to target in on. Like she said she have not voted in over 30 years. 30 years. And she feel that it does not make a difference whoever it is. It's just from I haven't voted since 2012. So, but I did not vote because I stopped voting because when I started self-studying and learning things about the government and the presidency and all of these people that was supposed to have been there's Obama's the first black president. That's what triggered me when I heard Obama was the first black president. But then when I went to researching, I found that there was more to say. If they can lie about the first black president being Obama, what else are they lying about? So that's what woke me up to say, let me go and study and let me go see what the frick is going on before I start to vote. So I totally understand you, Eva, over there.
That's a good point. Over here on Facebook,
this is going to be a hot one tonight, you guys.
Flossie says yes. And then said Biden and his crime bill is probably going to affect him, I believe. Flossie said, man, I think this shit is a big joke.
Who was that?
Flossie.
I like her already.
Flossie says, I agree with you, talking to you. Lou said, us blacks have tunnel vision and we only focus on the president. It's much deeper than that. We learned this in high school. Yes, we are aware of that. But that's
we learned some things in high school, not everything though. Yep. There's a lot of things they kept from us when it comes to the presidency.
But we're talking about the presidential election. Yes, to reiterate that, it is very important that we vote on the judicial and the legislative, where it shows, you know, city council members, your Congress, your House of Representatives, your you know, your assembly members.
Because people can vote.
Because them is the ones that go directly affect your city, your district, your hood.
Right.
Yes, we do have to do that.
Yeah.
But right now, what's the big picture? And that's not having tunnel vision on having everybody as a collective have been voting on the lower levels, because if that's the case, then we can be complaining when we see the things that they are displaying in our face, because we were tapped in with our city council members. We would already be tapped in with our mayors. We would already be tapped in with our assembly men and women. And that's not the case. So we can't act like, yeah, we know we need to vote on that level, but we can't act like that's something that we've been doing, and we are spearheading that. It's something we have to start doing. But right now, the next big bill is the presidential election.
Right.
That's the one that people are talking about holding a vote from. People ain't talking about holding a vote from who will be running District 9.
Right.
People
Right.
are talking about who is going to run this country.
Yeah, because we know we have to vote for those people.
That's essential. You do have to vote on that level.
You need to vote on that level.
More so than the presidential election. You need to go more than the presidential election.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, just like there's no breakdown of parties on the presidential ballots anymore, they just got names. So you better know who it is that you want to vote for.
That's right.
It's even more confusing when it comes to the councilmen and women and the assemblymen and women and who's going up for district. People, if you're not that shit, when you go to vote for that shit, learning that day on the fly is not going to be the time.
Right.
Trust and believe you're going to vote for something or somebody you have no idea about. So it's who of you to do the research before you go to the ballot. That's the most important thing, is researching who's running for these different offices, what they stand for and what they represent, and see if that shit align up with what you're trying to, be about and raise your family up under, and base your vote off of that. But we talking about right now, thanks Lou, I appreciate that. But right now, we talking about the presidential election. The two older white gentlemen, which one you voting for?
2 piles of shit to choose from. 2 piles. We got.
John Henson was the first black president. Yes, he was. You see him on the $2 bill sitting in the cuts. Lou said, with the option being given, I'm going with Trump. I appreciate his transparency.
Who said
that? Yeah, well, one thing about
don't
Trump.
You say it out loud.
Hey, I mean, it's like, you know what the fuck you getting with Trump.
Right.
He's
that's what I'm saying, because I was raised to believe that if someone's going to be racist, this is growing up in Mississippi. My mother tell her kids, if you're going to have friends, if they're going to be racist, let them be racist in your face and behind your back, because the ones you don't know what may happen if you go somewhere or do something or anything. You know, Trump is racist in your face. I mean, I think he's a narcissist. I think he's a whole lot of things.
Bunch of issues.
He's a whole lot of things, but he has put it that way. I'm looking at Biden because Biden been in seat for over 10 years. He ain't never did shit for black folks.
What's he? That motherfucker been in politics damn near 15 years.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're talking about with Obama.
Yeah. I'm just saying he never did anything.
These last couple of years running. Yeah. Man, I don't know.
And he's a drunk, drinking, having sex with little girls.
Because one minute you got him saying, man, don't vote, hold your vote, sit out,
right.
You know, make them suffer. But then you got some of them same people or people from the umbrellas or they crews coming out and saying, y'all need to get out and vote for congressman. You need to get out and vote for your assembly member. You need to be voting for the person that's running your neighborhood so y'all can make effective change in your community and all. Man, look here. It starts. Politics, for those that don't know, does not work its way from the top and trickle down. Politics start at the bottom and on the grassroots level and works its way up. So if you do want to really, really make immediate change that's going to impact your neighborhood right away, then you people who are running for the offices on your local level.
Yeah.
You do need to be very knowledgeable, versed,
it ain't like it was before,
and aware of who they are, what they're running for, and what they stand behind.
Yeah.
So that way,
and they're letting
you
people
know.
they're letting people mail in votes too.
We can talk about that too. That way,
Mail
you
in
know
votes.
who is in office. So when shit hit the fan in your neighborhood, in your city, the police is beating unarmed black men in your neighborhood. The people is overpricing. Crime is up. Whatever the case may be, you can go to that mayor, to that assembly person, that councilman or councilwoman, and you can hold town hall meetings and make their lives miserable. Make it to where they can't go to work and focus on their task at B because you are holding shit up, demanding shit, organizing and commanding that they get shit done. You do enough of that, they're going to reach out to the mayor and to the governor. If it's too big of a problem and the governor can't get shit done because he having to deal with this problem in whatever city you in, then that shit will hit Congress. So yes, you have to start from the bottom, work your way up to the top. So now we're talking about the le creme de crop, the top of the motherfucking
I got some comments to be a part of this mess. Places ourselves our own president, write our own Declaration of Independence. We never had control of the system in the first place. Nobody listens to us or our votes. Rodney said, real talk about this matter. I knew Trump, and Jay said, I knew Trump would fuck everything up. Whoever made a television star president, it is a joke or a revolution. There is no equality in this system. The government's bankrupt.
He pays close attention to politics. That's basic mathematics. Enforce. Clink, clink. Three strikes, motherfucker.
Uh-oh. Who did that?
Clink, clink. Clink, clink.
He need to read that out loud.
They playing baseball,
because
Biden
I heard
the
someone
94 crime bill that Bill Clinton enforced.
Come on now. And who just overturned the 3 strikes? Who just did that?
Man, come on, man.
That turned the 3 strikes for people.
For black people.
Well, because that's
because
that's the argument that was brought to him. Right. That's the argument that was brought to him.
I understand what you're saying, but you got
I'm rocking with peace, love, and happiness.
Who you with? It's hard, man.
I'm rocking for peace, love, and happiness.
They don't make it. They do not make it.
You got some more coming? I got some over here.
It's not easy niggas, man.
Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. So Jay said, y'all is waiting on something that's gonna fail anyways. Y'all want to ride till the wheels fall off. He's all that. Trump is definitely uneducated when it comes to people's culture. David Alexander came in the room. He said 2 slave masters. One would give you new clothes and extra while saying bad things about you, while the other one won't do shit for you, but say nice, kind words to you. Yeah, like if you what did he say? What was the thing Mike just said about black folks?
If you vote for Trump,
you ain't black. You ain't
black.
black. You know what I'm saying?
They both fucked up.
Yeah, they both fucked up. We make our own courts, then we vote in. That's what Jay say. Town hall meetings is too much and a long process. Voting on a bankrupt system. Boy, and it sure is fucking bankrupt, for real. On my mama.
Town hall meetings are a long process. They take at least a week or so to arrange. And they, usually take 4 or 5 hours throughout the day, depending on the topic, if it's several topics that you talk about, and how many people, participate and want to be heard. But so fucking what? That's what motherfuckers' problems is, man. So fucking what? If it take a week to organize some shit, and it's gonna take 3 fucking hours out of your day to go sit down and be heard and command that changes be made, that's what needs to be done.
That's what they used to do.
Because that's what's not happening. That's what we're not doing. And that's what a bunch of us are doing. They say, man, that shit take too much. For 3 hours, it's equivalent to a whole bunch of nothing. Where you could be going down and making at least letting them know, hey, it's 6, 7, 10, 20 motherfuckers in the neighborhood that ain't standing for this shit. And they got the cojones to come down here and make their voices heard. When they got to schedule them town hall meetings, that stopped them from taking care of other shit. If they got a town hall meeting to deal with every fucking week, a month, guess what? Shit is getting pushed back. you're becoming a fucking thorn in their side.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually they're going to have to handle you. They're going to have to deal with you. They're going to have to, if nothing else, listen to what your complaints are.
Yeah. Well, same thing with
because
the protest.
I was the first for amendments.
Black stop killing blacks.
Oh,
However you want to put it. That'll be the first one. Black stop killing blacks.
I mean, I respect the ideal, but at the same time, it's far-fetched. How not only write it, but that it's acknowledged,
right,
and recognized by other worldly governments. We got to be realistic, brother man. How do we do that, Jay?
Well, this part, because I know a lot of people haven't really, a lot of people don't know, or people, I always say our people because we don't stop and listen and we don't go and research. We hate the research. But if you, a lot of people are being Democrat or saying they're Democrat because that's how they was raised, Democrat. Most black folks was raised Democrat.
If we only knew.
But let me tell you something. The Republican Party, when it first started off, was about abolishing slavery. Let me say that again. The Republican Party was about abolishing slavery, and the Democratic Party was about keeping slavery.
Say that one more time.
All right. So the Republican Party was about abolishing slavery.
Okay, so break it down. The United States originally was the United States Republic.
That's right.
The United States Republic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It then got broken off into two factions.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The reason why it got broken off into two factions because in the United States Republic, 66% so because people that look like me was starting to gain additional faction to rid people that look like me of all this power. Hence the creation of the Democratic Party.
Mm-hmm.
So start there. For those that don't know, go Google that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Go and Google that shit. When it first started off, the United States Republic.
And so,
go ahead.
Yeah. So how do you think that when Black Wall Street was thriving so much, who do you think they was voting for? Who do you think they would? What do you think they would do? I mean, these was conservative blacks. Black Wall Street wasn't bombed by Republicans.
Come on now.
It wasn't bombed by Republicans. It was bombed by Democrats.
Come on, man.
So when you go to holler about Biden gonna do this and Biden gonna do that, and somebody has to say on my post, one evil is lesser than the other evil. How the fuck do you say that? One evil. So
it's kind of true though.
They both evil. They both on agendas. They both racist.
It just
Biden, yeah.
I think it's Trump's transparency. It's like you know what you getting
right
with Trump.
Yes.
So
you get
that don't make the bullshit that he does
right. He's
any better,
yes,
or any less evil.
Yeah.
It for me, it just I guess makes it a little more tolerable because it's like you already unwrapped.
Right.
I know what I'm getting with you. I know you are this.
Right.
I know you're that.
And don't we all want people that
so,
if you don't like me, I need to know you don't like me.
So
I need to figure it out later.
I was always taught to learn your enemy.
That's right.
To know your enemy.
That's how I grew up, right, Edwin?
To know your enemy.
That's how we grew up.
Better than your friend.
That's right.
Know your
keep your friends, keep your enemies close, and your
friends. What is it? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Something like that.
You need to know your enemy so that you know how to their actions.
That's right.
That enemy.
But he will bust off on another country.
We know what he's coming with. He's unwrapped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With Biden,
Woo! Y'all,
he's such a secret because we
now,
didn't hear
come on
Biden say shit for
Come on
8
with
years
it.
when he was
Come on
under
with it.
Obama.
You come on now. Come on with
So we don't.
it. Yeah.
Everything is such a
because
dark,
this is what everybody said. Well, he was
mystique.
friends with Obama, so if he did with Obama,
Man,
he cool
come
with me.
on, man.
But let me tell y'all something about the precious ass Obama. Okay. All right. So stop trying to make Obama sealed all his records. We don't even know when this motherfucker was born at. He sealed them. His high school, his birth, his parents, his we know he
Lou over here said,
that's Obama's watch.
Also, Trump is pro-life. Also, Trump is pro-life. He's not against. Real said, how do you quote the Bible and then be non-religious?
Well, I don't quote it. I grew up in church. I'm not religious.
But listen to what you're saying, though, Lou. How do you quote the Bible and be non-religious? That are you picking right now? It sounds like you just picking right now, because that I'm not trying to go there, but that doesn't sound like an intelligent Bible and be non-religious.
I don't do religion.
Do you have to be religious to believe the Bible? Because that's basically what you just said. And if you believe that, then
I'm not saying that in the Bible. I go against the Bible. I don't stop. I don't judge people who study it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it doesn't. It's a book like any other book to me. It ain't my way of getting to heaven. My way of getting
that was weak. Lou also said Trump policies are overlooked because of the things that he says.
Because he's stupid.
They sleep on what he actually does.
He's stupid.
Yes, they do sleep on a lot that he does.
Yeah, they sleep on
and a lot that he does is behind closed doors.
Yes, and you have
to. If you are not privy, if you don't do the research, Trump do a lot of double talk.
Right, yes. And he does it for a reason, though.
Yeah, he's covering his ass.
He does it for a reason.
He'll put hints out there for you.
Yeah, he would.
To go back and double back and research.
it. That's right.
And if you start understanding double talk and then start jotting down shit from his conferences and then go and research the shit, you'd be like,
yeah, right.
Deep.
And I'm not like I tell people and see people when you say something good about Trump or you say something toward what Trump doing, people
look. The Bible isn't religious.
I'm not going to get into religion. This is not a religion topic. I don't get into religion. Now we will do a religion topic though, but I'm not going to get into it tonight because that's another whole stairway. That's another thing because that's a sensitive subject for people. Just like politics is sensitive for some people. So I'm not trying to mix it, but what we will do, I'll talk to you about that.
Textbook.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that.
You ain't gotta be
I have no
damn religion.
I have no problem letting anyone know
who gave us
that
the
I
Bible.
don't do politics or religion.
Which version?
And I'm still who I am. I'm not gonna change. Can't nobody make me do religion, and can't nobody. When I go home to visit, they be like, "Come to church." No, I don't go to church. And I grew up in church.
Gave us the Quran.
You can't make me go to church. You can't make me listen to these pastors. You can't make me vote. I do the fuck I want because I'm grown.
It's text.
Anyway, like I was saying, we won't mix religion and politics together, even though they're
why not? They coincide.
Yeah, but not tonight. I want to do religion on its own, but that's a whole hour of itself.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had to address that comment. That was.
I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta go back and read you guys' comments. I know I got a lot of comments. Go back because I don't like skipping anybody. Okay, so my girl Evelyn has spoke. Okay, David has neither resident county. Okay, I read that one. Evelyn say, "Amen." It's not your enemy. It's your closest friend. Okay, so I had it backwards.
What's that?
we try to figure out.
She's saying it in a different way.
Oh, it's not your enemy, it's your closest friend.
It's not your enemy, it's your
Closest friend. I thought you keep your friend close and your enemy closer.
Yeah.
So you'll know you. Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure.
You know, people.
Jay say Bible is facts, not a religion. Woohoo! Black caucus.
In universities.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that, David.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Big
But
facts.
see, that's what I'm saying. What has Biden done for black folks? Come on now.
3 stripes.
Tell me what Bible. I want to hear it.
Man, I don't know Smoking Joe. That's my
Jay
biggest
say
problem.
you got into the Bible. A lot of people. Somebody gonna try to get you motherfucking internet. Hey, Brianna, got my sister Brianna.
Who knows Joe Biden?
Yeah, I want to know who knows Biden, who knows Obama.
And it's not like
Tell
I
me
know.
something about the
It's not like I know Trump inside out, but I. The motherfucker's name was synonymous with
Right,
wealthiness, rich,
right,
you know, power,
right.
I grew up knowing he was one hell of a businessman. And,
Right.
You know, kind of monopolized the real estate. And,
Oh, and I went and looked up his background and found some shit on him. You can do that. You can't do that with Obama.
You kind of knew who this motherfucker was. You know, you had famous actresses and actors and musicians and all kind of shit always quote his name in movies and music and shit like that. So he's been a part of American culture for the last 40 plus years.
Sure have.
Who the fuck is Joe Biden?
Right. I
Who
want
is
somebody
this
to tell
motherfucker?
me.
This motherfucker
Who the
78
fuck is Joe
years
Biden?
old.
Right.
Damn near 80.
Big politics motherfucker always got a kid in his hand. Hugging them.
The motherfucker been in
trying to
politics
kiss on
damn
him.
near 50 years. Who the fuck is he?
And I'm not taking. I just want people to know I'm not taking up
Who are
for
you, Joe?
Trump, but I like Trump tactics when it comes to protecting this country, when it comes to war, because we would be in some fuck right now if Trump would have did the shit he did. But y'all won't know that because y'all won't go look. I told y'all to go look at the documentary, The Cabal 1 through 10, but y'all refuse to go look at it. It'll tell you a whole lot of shit.
Victor said y'all been smoking that bud.
Who said that?
Victor.
That's what we do on our podcast because we human. We human. This is what we do.
What it do?
Everybody has some sip, everybody drinks.
Brad?
So I say roll up one when I roll up one.
Lou
Right?
said,
What's up, Lorenzo?
Lou said, man, Biden go fuck around and throw the key away.
And when he throw the key away, he gonna make sure he got his 2 sidekicks next beside him. Obama and Hillary. They got a plan,
man.
but y'all go watch the Cabal.
Gang.
Please, I'm begging y'all. Please go watch the Cabal 1 through 10. Please.
Yeah, I
it will open your eyes. If you don't believe nothing
I
else,
seen that article.
please go
Biden
watch
was,
it.
y'all
Oh,
seen that
it's on
article?
They maybe have took it down by now.
Y'all seen that newspaper article where it was, I think it was from like 1974 or something like that, 74, 64 or some shit like that.
When Biden was on the paper?
Yeah, and he was against segregation.
Oh, yeah, hell
Saying
yeah.
that he was going to turn the public school system into a jungle.
To the jungle. Yeah, he wanted his kids to
Fuck. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
thinking. Fuck.
I can respect someone that voted for Biden if they said, well, Biden did this and he wrote this and he did this for black people. Well, Biden said he will do this and he's shown that he's done that. But nobody can tell me that. Can anybody tell me that?
That makes sense.
I can respect but everybody want to jump down my.
Confused by
If
a
you're confused
motherfucker
about a
on
fucking
Facebook
post of mine,
posting some shit.
everybody know I
You
talk
already
shit.
confused.
I talk shit. I'm on point media. That's what I do. Okay, and if you don't like it, don't come out post and be rude.
Where you go fully understand this shit.
Yeah, that's
What's
right.
up with his Zozo said, man, I ain't voted since 04. But we gotta make sure that Trump don't win.
Someone else just said they haven't
He
voted
voted
since
since 04.
2004. Why?
Slow-mo said Trump about to catch all these pedophiles and they
Come on, say it again, boy.
Ooh.
The young man over here,
Ooh.
NFB Slow-mo, just said, you know, I can't say from this pedophile. Y'all see, y'all don't even know what Q is. Y'all don't know what Q is. Y'all need to go see what Q is. That's why the Cabal 1 through 10. Go look at it because
So this is
God
my
is
question.
just so much shit I want to tell you.
So
I'm sorry.
So let's back up a bit. Let's back up a little bit. Slow said, watch, if the Democrats win, they're going to make sure that vaccinations is mandatory for every.
Again.
If the Democrats win,
say it again.
they're going to make sure that vaccinations is mandatory.
And when you're a Democrat, man, you don't understand. Y'all
Okay.
gotta go research this shit, run y'all like asses into these motherfucking voting booths and vote for the wrong motherfucker. Please go research this shit. I'm begging my people. Hung up. They talking about what we gonna do. We don't vote. And let y'all know because it'll be a problem.
I got a couple of things.
I don't like neither candidate because neither one of them like me. I don't like neither one of them. I respect someone when they do their job. He ain't did no fantastic job. He did some shit though. But you know.
So I got a couple of things that I gotta put out there to the people.
Yeah.
One, like other party, to stop the African Americans from having so much power in the U.S. Senate and Congress.
That's
They created the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party came about, and they basically was counter for all of the progressiveness that the Republicans stood for. Every time the Republicans would try to move the country 2 steps forward, the Democrats would take a step back. Okay. However, the Republicans were still gaining too much power, including these African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
So to discourage that and to end that, the Democratic Party created the Ku Klux Klan. Please Google this.
A shot
Created.
Ain't called on print for no reason.
The Democratic Party created the Ku Klux Klan, which has been, over the last 50 plus years, the biggest opposition when it comes to the progression of blacks and people of color in the United States of America. So, how is it and why is it that black folks align themselves up with a political party?
Come on now.
That created an organization.
Right. Come on now.
To annihilate you in particular. God.
Come on.
And how?
Oh man, I got
African Americans and poor people align themselves
because that's what they
with
do.
A political party that was designed by the same political party, and its purpose was to annihilate.
Come on. And go ahead and give them a little bit. Well, I hope I ain't going away a little bit from the subject, but BLK was started. Who runs
Black
that?
Lives Matter?
Yeah. Who runs that?
We'll get there. That's part of politics too.
Okay.
But just to stick with it right there.
I need to get you with this.
Stick with it right there.
Mm-hmm.
To stick with it right there. Mm-hmm. How are you going to say I'm Democrat when the Democrats were created to stop the power that the black senators had? And when they couldn't stop it as a political party, they then created a rogue cowboy vigilante militia called the KKK, full of Christians, Freemasons, and all these other secret societies.
Right. Come on now.
Brought together.
Come on.
To stop the progression of.
This is when you preach.
How can you align
your
your fucking self
exactly
with something that stands for that and was created purposely
to
hold your black ass?
So that's why I come at something. I'm sorry. That is just done to me, and I like that you just told them that because y'all come at me, and that's the reason why I tell y'all and I come at y'all hard like that because it's doing this. Hello.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you turn around and question someone They didn't teach us this shit in school.
So did.
This wasn't learned in school.
Show the fuck wasn't.
Okay, we've been studying for years. Okay, and we ain't gonna tell no shit just to be saying, just to make myself look good or sound like I'm intelligent. There's a lot of shit I'm still learning. Because I did study. I didn't study. I didn't go no one article. I went to several different articles. Boom, boom, boom. I'm constantly studying it.
Absolutely. And that you only hear from the Democratic politicians every year. When they know it's time to vote, they go back and play on our sensitivity and have them. They don't give a fuck about us. And my thing is this here. I've heard several things. I've heard a core of people say, I don't give a damn what Trump do. He could be caught. Right. You're basing your vote basically because you like Trump as a human. I've heard people say, I don't give a fuck who they got running it. We get Trump ass up out of here. In politics and that's push forward.
And that's gonna show when they go to vote in the booths how they gonna choose the wrong people when it comes to their assemblies and all that shit. You gotta watch all that.
Let's get to
I get to the room.
What up?
I haven't seen, man. Thank you, man.
What's wrong?
Divine. Evelyn, but somebody told me I was going.
No, what I'm saying when you brought that second party,
yeah,
you bring bipartisan. Yeah. You're creating divide naturally.
Right.
When you only have one party, when it was just a Republican, people were actually your ass or we don't.
Right.
You go be in office or you're not, and you're going to tell us the agenda that you have, the policies that you want to push forward, and we're going to vote on them or not. But we're all going to vote on this shit as a collective or not. But when you break it up and you say, okay, we got to have so many people from this party vote for it and so many people from this party vote for it in order for it to pass, that's when you automatically, you're going to have subjectivity and people that got agendas, like when the Democratic Party got infiltrated by Freemasons and all these different secret societies. Now you got an agenda. You're 10 over there. They go purposely stand or against shit.
KKK. We might be black and poor, but we know how to get buttermilk and cornbread to survive. Jay said they know we have a choice to walk away, but they don't want us to. Someone. She says, "Are you guys promoting our people to vote for Donald Trump?" I am just turning in. I just asked.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. We're not adding to the room. So
we are.
What I made the statement was this:
pro.
We don't give a shit who I'm gonna vote for and all that. I don't do politics or religion. That's where I leave.
Man.
So
no, we are.
I don't speak the truth on what Biden has done.
Because
and I've been doing that since the beginning of the show.
In the seat, or if it's Biden running for the Democratic presidential elect, it don't matter. The facts that we just
that's history.
It's public record. So if it's anything that you think that I'm lying about, like, oh shit, he going hard on the Democrats.
I love when they go
like
I might be wrong though.
It sound like he's trying to push Donald Trump. Nope. Go back and research everything that I said, and you go back and you research the party.
Right.
You research this purpose. You research who created the KKK.
Right.
You research Joe Biden's history and his connection and ties to the KKK.
Right.
All of this is public history, and all of this is out there for all y'all to research.
Right.
Comes
right there in your face.
I'm just reiterating the facts that has been shit. I could have made it through a whole.
Yeah, me neither. A whole. A lot of people say, "Well, you don't vote. You shouldn't have to say anything." I'll say the fuck I want. I pay taxes all year round. I don't wait and for my taxes. I pay taxes like everybody else pays taxes, and I'm not gonna judge people. I'm not gonna tell people what to do. because everybody's grown. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is that if you go to, you're gonna make the right decision. Do some research before you go.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. You don't want to listen to me? You don't want to listen to this, sister? Go and research it your damn self.
Do your own research. That way you
don't
can
just
have that
listen
warm
to
and
me.
Fuzzy and
because
be comfortable for yourself.
Right.
You know,
because I could be wrong. You could come back and say and hit me and say,
no,
this was wrong. This was that.
Yes.
You know, I'm not always right.
Yes. Yeah. We're on purpose.
We're human.
We're here to bring you the news, bring you information,
bring you shit your schools
and bring you things that are not talked about on the mainstream media.
Right. And people don't
try to be 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. So will we make mistakes? Will we be off sometime? Yes. But it's up to you in the book.
Right. Exactly.
Goddamn Reading Rainbow, you got to get out there and go and look for shit.
But that's where it becomes a challenge to our people, because instead of them saying, "Damn, she said this on her post," so damn, before I question her, let me go and research it, okay, and then come back and say, "Hey, sis, I checked this and it was like this." But at the same time, I can learn something from this,
some people,
you know, and instead of challenging me back and forth.
Some people, especially some of our people, unfortunately, that's just in their DNA.
That's
just in us, because
we
question or run with it first.
Yeah.
Whereas the outside source, you know, mainstream media or some shit like that, a lot of our people, they see it. Oh, I seen it on Channel 2. So it gotta be right.
Right.
They could be telling your ass a bunch of bullshit,
but
because it's somebody else, or because it's somebody that don't look like us, they'll run with it.
Yeah.
They won't research it or question it. They don't email the news channel or the network.
Right. No. We're gonna question somebody that looks like us.
That's why
we're gonna come together.
Up to us to stay home.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to do what I do, because I don't do this because I just have to.
I don't have to bring anything down. He was torn in between two worlds. I'm gonna say, hey y'all, was airing them out. What the fuck was? Illuminati.
Yeah. You have to. He did it in his music.
MLK controlled opposition. Cosmos Newton was courageous and intelligent. Y'all buffering bad.
Yeah, the streamer.
This typo, he was struggling with two different worlds.
That's why everybody's probably coming over to
YouTube
or to Facebook. You guys can come over to Facebook. I don't know if Cosmo's still in here.
Lou said that's more so why you should vote, because it's your taxpayer dollars funding the wrong stuff at times.
No, I go with my spirit, my energy goes. And my spirit and energy don't do propaganda, baby.
I'll pass on that. It don't matter. You as a U.S. citizen, especially being a 13th Amendment citizen, your ass ain't got no choice but to pay taxes. Period.
Yeah, I don't pay taxes by choice.
You gotta pay taxes.
I'm being robbed by a federal government system, a central banking system that doesn't really even exist. It is owned by the Euro. I
go back to the days of being transferred to taxes.
Right.
You hear me?
He's arrested by Christopher. So yeah, I pay taxes over here. But anyway,
everybody do. You ain't got.
I don't sit and wait on the incomes.
We ain't got no choice. They got a design. If your ass sign any contracts, you go into agreements with them under any kind of contract. From that point on, you hooked in book, and you will be paying taxes.
And when you guys go to vote, I'm gonna tell you this because I don't even think my husband remember, but I know he know, but I think he probably thought of it because we do our own thing. You go to vote and you sign your name, because you have to sign. When you sign your name at those voting booths, because don't you have to sign your name when you come in? On that little paper to say you was in there.
Well, now the way they got it set up is you don't even do that. You just show your ID.
Oh.
You ain't signing for shit.
Really?
You show your ID.
Mm.
You
I'm gonna
just
tell
show
you
your
guys, make
ID.
sure that in order for you
Show-
right in parentheses, if you have to,
Okay, I just want to put a couple things out for y'all to chew on, think about research when it comes to this. So I left y'all with the Democratic Party was created specifically to oppose black people in power as senators in Congress.
mm-hmm.
The Democratic Party also were the ones that created the KKK to further push this mission. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Democratic Party is nowhere to be found every 3 years, but every 4th year, they make a big, huge campaign for the poor, low income, African American, and under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
That still has to be addressed.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And just because it's election year, do not be sidetracked and do not be fooled. Because what we got on the table as a country, still, we have a president that is still in the middle of an impeachment. That has to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
Will his impeachment and his trial be completed before November?
I don't know.
Will he go into re-election
Another
as an impeached president
8.
with charges pending?
They do.
If he is found guilty prior to November, does Trump even stand a chance at winning at that?
Well, them Democrats trying to make
Them-
that go to jail.
Go back and think about, because that Joe Biden still has sexual assault accusations pending that seem to just be dissolving magically by the day. Black people being hung across the nation.
Yeah.
The country is in an uprest,
Right.
uproar,
Right. And the coronavirus is fighting.
unrest is nationwide now.
Yeah. And
The country is
coronavirus
reopening,
is
and the coronavirus has spiked in numbers. 7,000 cases in 24 hours.
They say people are taking the vaccine. I mean, not the test, right?
The test. People are
Where did
getting
the test
tested.
come from?
So
Where did they get the test from?
we got all these
different.
different moving parts to keep us preoccupied, to keep us busy, to keep us distracted.
Yeah. Come on now.
And a goddamn
That's
president
not my word, y'all. Come on now.
sexual assault
Right.
accusations. One
Right.
of the biggest
Right.
pedophile rings
Come on.
in
Yeah.
U.S. history.
Come on.
That's what we dealing with right now.
They all tied in together, man.
Your feelings,
Right.
and who and how you feel personally
Right.
about these two men,
Right. These
and
motherfuckers
fucking
are.
tap into what the fuck they think you stand for and behind yourself.
I will suggest you
I'm
go
done,
and
man.
start with. There's a documentary on YouTube called The Cabal. Watch it, please. I'm begging you. When you watch it, post some shit on my page so I can see it. Hit me in my inbox. Let me know you watched it, because you cannot deny the shit that's going on. In that shit is going on right now.
For real.
Right now.
Lou said people living off the grid, they don't pay taxes. Those people also don't vote either, so that's why they don't have to pay. I wish I'd be off grid.
I wish I could too.
I know a couple of
shit.
people that
Yeah, me
doing
too.
it.
You do.
They making way. You know what I'm saying? They living as minimalists. They don't got all the fancy shit that we got,
Right, right.
you know, that we become spoiled to, but they surviving. They living,
Yeah.
and they ain't being affected by a lot of this bullshit. Lou said, man, I thought that shit was over.
What? Over.
Huh?
He thought what was over?
Elaborate, Lou. What you thought was over? Look at this comment. Whoa. Lou said, my wife was tested for the coronavirus over 2 weeks ago and still no results. That shit crazy. So if your wife got tested 2 weeks, do they know that there's 7,000 new coronavirus cases within 24 hours. So that means that these people had to get tested weeks ago.
Taking no goddamn test for no fucking coronavirus.
So do that mean that them people got tested weeks ago, and all of a sudden all the results came in at the same day, and they was able to tell the spike within the 24-hour period?
Yeah, they trying to say. You're right. They trying to say. They said in Sacramento yesterday. Gavin Newsom and them said in Sacramento yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, was 7,000 new cases.
7,918.
Okay, so the protests went on, right? It was not only black people out there, it was all nationalities out there protesting.
Shit, the ones I was at, I seen more non-black.
The hospitals are not fixing to be. They're not over. Where do you get these tests from? Where do you get all these tests from? I thought they didn't have no tests.
They got them, supposedly.
Okay, so
just like that 150,000
who's lining up? The people at the protest that whoever, if you went to a protest, you had to know you didn't believe in the coronavirus. Somewhere down the line, something went right.
Yeah, that shit.
Because if you did, you wouldn't have been at none of the protests ever. That's the first thing I would have thought about was, I'm not going to no fucking protest. And protested and y'all. We didn't believe that was coronavirus.
No justice, no peace.
Have you went and got a test? Have you went and got a test?
And then you think about it, what if we all walking around with it, but we not?
It ain't from no coronavirus.
But we not affecting our loved ones. Like, what the fuck?
Because that shit.
If that's the case, and if it's that weak of a virus, why we need a mandated
vaccine?
Why did we stop the world? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm so tired of them lying to the public. And it's 100 degrees.
105 outside. Who the
fuck finna run around with a goddamn mask on? They made it mandatory in Sacramento, in California, to wear a fucking mask. What about these old people that can't breathe?
Like, you can't come in here. I'm like, huh?
What about the babies that's being born?
Yep.
What about motherfuckers with asthma? I'm fucking claustrophobic. You think I'm gonna fucking, and then they want to turn around and say they're gonna find people that don't wear a mask? So you just gonna kill motherfuckers for real?
That might be the agenda. That might be another
Yeah,
point.
That's control of the population. Are you serious?
Luke said,
man.
I was talking about that impeachment.
Coronavirus. So they swept it under the rug like we forgot about it. But we know his ass is impeached.
He's currently impeached, but he still has to face.
Right, but he can still pass executive laws anytime. He can still do the same president. He's still president.
But he have had all these other different things going on to not get that trial. And you got to think about it.
Right.
Think about how Trump been saying, let's get the trial started. Bring all the information to the trial and just let it be seen.
Right.
Roll everything out.
Right.
So that the truth can be heard.
Right.
If a motherfucker is guilty and they know that they got some shit to hide, you gonna be the one that's trying to do everything you can home that trial from happening. You ain't gonna be like, let's get this shit started.
Right.
And regardless, let's do this.
Right.
Motherfuckers that don't want that trial to happen, so that certain information ain't exposed, and then all of a sudden you have a pandemic.
Yeah.
Racial tension.
Yeah.
Riots and
all kind of other shit,
and a whole bunch of distractions, so that trial is the last thing that people think about, to the point to where we think that it's over. And what a topic, man!
But, you know, like I said, you got 2,000 shit to choose from.
Man,
we got 2,000 shit to choose from.
You will go with this shit in a
hard
glass jar that you can see,
hard or soft,
or the shit behind the
curtain.
curtain.
Both of them in my hand, hard or soft.
You want to go with the pile of shit that's behind the jar that you can see and inspect and okay, or you go with the pile of shit that's hidden behind door number 2. No matter what, baby, you go pick a pile of shit, man.
You know, you guys, I wish I could just read you guys' comments for days and just read, but I cannot read all of the comments. But I will go back and look at your comments. Since we're getting ready to get off, we've been over. Oh, what time is it?
We've been over 21 minutes.
21 minutes. So you want to wait till
overtime.
you want to wait just 8:30?
No, ma'am. Lou said, and the fucked up thing is if they test positive, but they are asymptomatic, not showing any signs, then they gotta come to work still. That's fucked up.
Wow.
In a nursing facility. If they test
Wow.
positive, but they don't got no symptoms, they still gotta come to work being positive.
I'm not letting nobody test me.
Whoa.
They can kiss my ass. If my job tells me that I got to motherfucking go back to work, in order for me to go back to work, they got to test me. You don't want to tell my job. I'm already a hustler. I'm already a motherfucker that trying to get my money. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna be like Lou Tillman over there.
Lou said,
I'm gonna be like Lou Tillman and my husband mixed together. Them brothers some working motherfucking brothers. You feel me?
To your bag, man.
I'm gonna get to my bag every fucking day. I mean, I'll be procrastinating and shit. I'm not, Nick, you're not gonna test me. For what?
I failed.
Test your mama.
I failed, damn it.
And your fucking daddy. And your
By
whole
default.
fucking your goddamn kid.
I failed
Y'all
by
gonna fucking
default.
test me. The fuck?
That's crazy.
And that's why they're gonna try to make it mandatory. I'm telling you guys, when it comes to your jobs and you go back to work,
Shit that don't stink.
you better go watch the ball and you go for Biden. That's all I gotta say.
I'll figure that eventually them motherfuckers will probably try to fucking quarantine your ass or do some kind of tracking or something. That should have come back and probably affect you, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, hey, you'll probably get some kind of alert. Motherfucker that's been tested. No, I'm good. I'm good.
You guys don't let them test you.
I'm cool.
Don't let them
How
test
Yuck
you.
Mouth said, I'm cool.
Don't let them test y'all kids. I know a lot of you Negroes gonna be up in line because y'all gotta go back to work and these kids gotta go back to school. But
They're getting on your nerves. I know they're getting on
they
your
ain't
nerves.
teaching shit at school anyways. They
I
ain't
know
teaching
you
what they
ready
need
for
to
a
be
break.
learning. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
They gonna make Bernie is over drinking coffee. But Bernie drop out. Bernie dropped out.
He fell.
He's Bernie. We can't. Yeah. We need someone that's fierce. We need someone that's gonna look out for the people first of all, because everybody think we're weak right now. All the other countries think America is weak. The money ain't shit. The president ain't shit.
Give him a couple
So
minutes.
we wound up in a hotel. I mean, a resort, and it was beautiful. We had a great time while I was there.
Yep.
But the reason why I went up there was because Juneteenth. It was
Easy.
and Charlie Carpenter put that together.
Awesome.
Her and the committee, Ms. D.
Yes.
Everybody came together, volunteers,
Shout out to the
the performers.
Black Coffee, National Committee.
It was beautiful. I hadn't been around things like that in a while.
To go back to East Oakland.
To just right. But
all them Africans.
But just to see
all them Africans.
Oh, it was beautiful. And that was the biggest crowd I ever performed in front of.
Yeah.
But guess what? So I have a show this Saturday. What? Boom, just like that. That's how God. I mean,
moving, man.
The God in me. It's it's
keep from working.
So I have a show this week in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
At Cesar Chavez
Park. That's a lot of
yeah. So
Saturday, Sacramento.
97.5. Drum Cats will be there. I will be performing.
Caesar.
And so I'll go on stage about 11:15, 11:30.
11:15,
11:30. Everybody knows Cesar Chavez Park is at.
Cesar Chavez Park
in Sacramento.
Downtown Sacramento.
And you know your girl.
You doing it for who? What you doing it for?
I'm doing it for Gay Pride.
Shout out to all the Pridesters, man.
Right.
I heard that they got a whole little Can't Cancel Pride little campaign going because of this shit. And for those
they got a lot of pull in Sacramento.
The whole little Pride movement start from June all the way to October. Yeah. So they go nationwide.
Yeah.
And they start with California first.
Because
they
have there in
everybody thought that they shit was possibly gonna get shut down because the whole coronavirus in different states didn't know if they was gonna be in phase 3 or not, or phase 4, depending on the breakdown.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be shut down here, but the organizers and shit was like, fuck that. No, we in phase 3. We know how to go about doing it. We're gonna get it done with social distancing. So that has caused a lot of people who previously might not have had necessarily participated. They like, fuck that, I'm coming to this one. Yeah. So I anticipate another huge turnout.
Yeah, it's
gonna be another huge turnout, man. You know what I'm saying? So Gay Pride Sacramento will be in full effect. They got a concert going on. They got an event going down from 11 o'clock to what?
5 o'clock.
11 to 5 o'clock this Saturday.
I'll post a flyer
this Saturday.
Maybe tonight or tomorrow.
From 11 to 5. If you ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm talking about, you in the area, you know what I'm saying? If that's your thing, you want to slide through. If it's not your thing, you just want to come and check it out. There's going to be guest speakers there, activists, spoken word, R&B singers.
Team time. Love you guys. Thank you guys for coming in.
So does that mean that no show Saturday?
Huh?
Since you be performing, what we doing about Saturday?
I might.
We'll play by ear.
Yeah, we will play by ear.
Because
I can't really say no because I go on 11 something. I may not even stay the whole day.
And I'll holler at the promoters and shit and see if there's a way that I can get a booth set up.
Yeah.
And
you bring a tent. She already told me I can bring one.
So if we can get set up, then I might go ahead and bring the gear out and go live. If not, then we will see y'all for show on Tuesday. Either way.
Well, we got Thursday. Don't forget if we got Thursday right now.
Damn,
I'm tripping. Oh my God. Thursday right now. It is.
I'm tripping. Thursday, huh?
Oh my God, I only got one. I got to rehearse.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to rehearse, you guys.
So, with that being said, stay ready. Get ready.
Right.
So, if we don't see y'all Saturday, we will for sure see y'all Tuesday. And no matter what, we want y'all to be safe this weekend.
Yeah.
Have fun. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. And until we see y'all the next time, I'm your boy Squeakily. That's your girl. Who are you?
Angel Little Baby.
She ain't paying no attention. Squeakily and your girl Angel Glitters, man. Together we are On Point Media. Yeah. We gonna holler at y'all, man. If it's not Saturday, it's for show at 7:30 next Tuesday, man. We love y'all. We can't do this without y'all. Y'all make the show. Y'all are the show. We can't do it without y'all, man. And we love you like a fat kid love cookies and cream. You heard me? Man, shout out, much respect, much love to everybody on YouTube that commented, everybody that commented over here. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Shout out to everybody over here. Big salute. Till next time, man. We love y'all. We out. On perk.
You are so crazy. Look at that house.